is detected, that's perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna keep them guessing. They won't know what I'll be streaming next. Maybe next stream is going to be Minecraft. uh, yeah, GU stream today. Well, it's actually double cross because that's where my actual save is, because my friends play on double cross because they can run Citra, they can't run the Switch emulators. Because on lower end PCs and phone, you can do some finagling to play Citra, which you can't do with Switch emulators. Anyway, Hellblading, Hellblade and Hellblade accessories. Um, I just need my set with. Yeah, it's this one. I know it shows the native spear. It's actually because also you can actually add more mods on. I'm gonna get rid of that because that's it's gonna be tilting me off. There's more mods being developed, like for whatever reason. But I mean, I suppose I understand the reason. There's just a lot more going on with a double cross, which is the version I'm actually playing. It's a patched version of double cross. Uh, it's a patched version of double cross, and for whatever reason, there's many more mods on double cross than there are on actual GU. Like I know the fact that it's on the Switch makes it so people are it may require different skills to actually mod it, but at the same time, they already managed to do it. So how much does it change compared to uh, regular double cross? I don't know. I'm just cleaning my glasses. So anyway, I didn't know what to do this morning. I wanted to stream. I thought I would stream. I think yesterday or the day before. Oh yeah, on Monday I stopped the stream because I did not check my schedule and my mom was back. Nothing to worry about. And I have the VOD, it's just unlisted. This one I don't know. It depends on how it will go, but I think I won't unlist it. I'm going to prepare by making something that I usually don't do, which is to prepare Mega Demon Drugs. Because right now, where I'm at is, I don't need the max potion. I could need it, but I'm not gonna look towards getting it absolutely. So yeah, my actual lance is the level 4 Rust Razor lance. I'm just too lazy to farm the level 5. I have the tickets, I just don't have the Rust Razor scalps, and I don't have a good weapon to farm Rust Razors skulls. I mean, I have some weapons to break the skull, but not to finish the quest. Um, this might save me. Actually, I feel like compared to For You, I feel like Defender, I notice its impact less. So yeah, I start with Hellblade G3. That's just going to take a while. And I think I'm going to try to go to G5. If I at least get G4, it would be nice because most of the weapons are already good at G4. The difference between the level 14 and the level 15 weapons isn't that big. Oh, maybe I could have adjusted what palico I have, but I usually ignore them. You know what? Let's start with the Glavenus. We're both powering up, I see. I tried to remember which input it was to use my enraged guard. I need to heal. Oh my god! Okay, he juked me. Yeah, I'm gonna restart because there's just not good value out of my first life. If I lasted like 10 minutes, then I would be fine. I would just admit to the fuck up, but that was not. That was not the case. Also, just realized that due to my layout, I can't actually see the chat, so I need to fix that real quick. I think I have a chat settings. Shield mode, no. I want to clear chat. I know what I'll do. I'll go there. And I will... Can I pop out the chat here? Pop out chat, there you go. And then... Wait, where's the chat? There you go, it's here. Okay, I got the chats. No! I don't want it to take the entire screen. Just checking that it didn't accidentally... Okay, it's fine. Okay. Oh god, I just remember I need to click back onto the app. It's gonna be annoying. shit, how am I going to do this? Because like part of my inputs are actually on my keyboard, so I can't actually... It's gonna be annoying. I guess during hunt it's not going to matter, like, because I'm never going to open my inventory in a pinch, but... Yeah, outside of it, it's gonna be kinda annoying. Well, I get the exact same stats, so that's nice. I think you can get yellow from this attack, but you can also get a double hit, so I'm not going to tempt it. Okay, that's unfortunate. I thought it would cancel it, but apparently there's a position where you don't intercept the projectile. Oh, already? Is it me or the tail cut animation slower because he's hyper? If it is, that's very funny. No, that's not what I meant to do. At this point, it's probably gonna be easier to just dunk bomb the hypercleverness. Oh, that's still yellow, okay. I'm paranoid about getting yellow because sometimes you think an attack should give you yellow and it gives you like orange or even red. And you're like, what the fuck? It hurts so much, why is it only giving me red? Nice. Okay, Glavinus is getting low. Which is very good to hear considering it's only have been 5 minutes. The way I know this is because he tried to do the pin attack. He only does that when he's in low HP. I knew that I would take a hit. Okay, he's focusing the Paiko. Okay, perfect. I mean, perfect. I nearly died there, but that's neither here nor there. Shit, Hellblade is here. Oh, he's already limping. That's super fucking good. I just realized that I've never paintballed any of the two, so maybe I should do that. Okay, well that's a very fast hypercleverness. I hope I get as much luck on Hellblade. I'm only carving the cleverness on the off chance that I get a pallium, because it means I would be able to upgrade my one of my cleverness weapons to full. And there's definitely some monsters that requires a good fire weapon to deal with them, so might as well do that. But having Hellblade, having the hyper cleverness being dealt with before 15 minutes is actually quite nice. Shit, I need to manually click and therefore I lose the chat. Okay, now I have the chat back. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, rip enrage card, I guess. That's sad. Kinda wish I could approach you, guy. Kinda wish I could sheath guy. Oh, okay, his tail is no longer explosive. Okay, that's good. Okay, not a terrible start, but that's... at least I salvaged it. At least now I'm in a good spot. I forgot to sharpen my weapon. I can't believe I went through the entirety of Iber Glavenus' health and my weapon never dipped below white. Clean. Less clean. Yeah. Bad. Cock. Okay, I could have enraged cards that. I thought it missed me. Okay, he must be getting lower because he's now getting both his tail and his throat sac active. Oops. That's bad. Okay, yeah, I called it like he's getting low. I had to avoid the Vespoid. Are you kidding me? He was too close to me. Oh god, okay. I wasn't sure which angle I was in, but I was at the worst angle. But it's okay, like, one card 20 minutes in after Hypercleverness is already dead is, like, absolutely fine for me. Oh, right. That's the situation where I actually... Yeah, I can only move it through my inventory with the arrow keys on my keyboard. Because the left stick of my controller is fucked. It's not the same controller I use for Elden Ring. It's just that I have a defective controller, but it's not out of business yet, out of commission. So I'm still using it. Honestly, I'm not even going to bother with the Mega Demon drugs. I don't recall ever seeing Hellblade Governors being exhausted. Not sure if he can actually be exhausted. But again, I have a hard time remembering last time I saw a Glavenus being exhausted, so you know. For the sake of avoiding getting one-shot, even though the big one-shot attack is now completely disabled, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, this card is an unfortunate setback, but not the thing that you can't recover from. Well, if I knew he was there, I would have just... Oh, he's going to Area 5. As I was about to say, if I knew he was there, I would have had used the shortcut instead of going there. Okay, you can't block it when it attacks you from behind. I was not betting on that. Cause like, I was certain that I would not get the hit I need to get my enrage card. Finally! Imping? Nice. Okay. That's nice to see that I am doing it relatively fast. If I reach 30 minutes, it's eh. It's eh because it means that I would have had been able to do below 30 minutes if I did not cut. But whatever. Okay, that's a sub 30-minute G3. That's actually fucking huge. I fucking love that. Because like the only video I've seen of someone doing G3 Hellblade was Nameless. I think it's called Nameless Lemon on his Adex Charge Blade video. and he was at 45 minutes. So I really thought that the health would be that big, but no, it turns out I just did more damage. Honestly, I was like, why does Lance feels more viable here than in For You? And I think the answer is simple. It's because you can literally boost. They literally just give you a thing that boosts your attack by 30%. Like you needed to make Lance 30% stronger for it to match up with the other For You weapons. To be fair, it's not only just that, but it plays a role, right? Because like on a gun Lance values. Nice, I got a pallium. Lance's values weren't nerfed between For You and I already have 2 palliums. I run at the risk of running out of inventory space. I should be fine, but I think I got already. I'm pretty sure I already have a gold isle. I think I have both of the isle weapons. Oh fuck! I have not checked how long it took me. Well, it doesn't matter because I can still see it in the stream VOD. I think the next one is you can't cart a single time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, fate once. Honestly, not fainting is still relatively easy on Hellblade Governors. I don't expect it to take that many attempts. I'm kinda too lazy to use those because I'm not in a situation where I need to be limiting how much bullshit I can take through. To be fair, like I kind of want to see on Kiraniko. I kind of want to see the difference in stats between Hellblade G3 and Hellblade G4. So Hellblade G3, Hellblade G4 does a bit more damage, yeah. The modifier is 880. Well, it's 8.8 on G3 and 9.7 on G4. So it's like a bit more than 10%. Also, there's a lot more HP. It has 3,000 more HP, which makes sense because it's a single hunt. It's comparable HP to actually G1. Why is G2 only? Oh, because there's 2 of them. An Hellblade G5 is 13,000 HP. Hellblade EX, well, I wouldn't say that much, but it's still like 4,000 more HP you have to go through, but Hellblade EX doesn't have that much more HP. Oh, but it's boosted by about 8%, because the quest modifier for defense is lower. Hellblade J3 Epstein? No, why? What even is... I don't fucking know. I don't know what joke you're trying to make, but like... I'm trying to spin it in my head, but like... I don't. Maybe it's because of something I said, which I already forgot. I don't know. Oh, G3. Okay. Wow. Uh, not sure why I did that. Doesn't really matter though. Honestly, for the sake of safety, let's take a trap. Let's capture it, see if I get the opportunity. Like, I'm not at a super high risk, but better be safe than sorry. Shit, I need to click again. Okay, I don't really need the max potions, but I guess it means I won't use I won't use some of my I'm blanking out. Dragon Toadstool, there you go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have went feline insurance. It's alright. The only thing I'm worried about in this quest, besides the fact that you can't scout a single time, is the Iopraise and the Uroctals. Because they can definitely fuck me up while I'm fighting Hellblade. But I think Hellblade is perceived as a special threat because it's a deviant, so the small monsters usually steer away from him. But that's a wild guess that may or may not be true, and may be in fact not true. I don't fucking know. Especially Lance is gonna suck trying to get rid of the Euroctus. Yeah, I called it. The Euroctus were going to be annoying. Would have guessed. Oh my god, like I got distracted by the fucking Euroctor. And he doesn't even die from that. That's so bullshit. And I failed the adept parry, that's great. Please. Okay, at least the good thing is that they really don't do that much damage. It's just that they ruin some opportunities to punish. Nice. I was distracted by the Euroctor again. Fucking die. And of course I don't get any crits when I'm hitting the Euroctors, because that's funny. It's not like I have 80% chance of critting on the Euroctors, that's... Okay, I need to heal. Okay, he's leaving. Honestly, given how my sharpness held on the previous hunt, I think it's very likely that I never need to sharpen in this entire hunt. Because like I went for a full hyper glavinus and a third of the Hellblade glavinus half bar before I need to sharpen. Oh my god. I was in such a good position, I don't know why I immediately reposted. I did not realize that my enraged card ran out. Cock. That's a very bad situation to be in. I'm level 2 burned and... Okay. There was a very real possibility that I don't even get to heal, but I managed to go into the blind spot of the spin. Great, I fucking love seeing that message. I needed more bullshit to add onto the pile. At least he's in a very stable position, but also I fucking hate that he's stuck there. Okay, that's actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to transition, so I wanted to transition to go into the next zones just so I could use my core rank and not worry about the chip damage from heat. I was like, how is he not getting hurt by that? That seems unreasonable. And turns out it's because it was. Also, it's not enraged, so the trap lasted most of the time. Okay, I failed the second parry. No, I did not have time to enrage guard there. Great, he's in ranged mode and he's focusing my cat. That's lovely. That's exactly what I need him to do. At least that's a easy enrage guard. He has extreme prejudice against crab though. I don't think I even got a single tail counter. I just broke the tail because my luck was that bad. But hey, at least I don't have to worry about the double spin, so that's good. Or the massive explosion. Kind of annoyed that I didn't get the low health pin yet. That is like the worst RNG ever. He's just doing consistently the worst strings of attack that he could possibly do. Fucking finally! Finally I get actual punish, like what? And his head is in the lava, though to be fair you don't really have time to punish that. That looked really bad. My only saving grace is the fact that he actually dipped into the lava a little bit, so the tail slam angled a bit upward and did not hit me. I don't know how he does it. To focus my Palico at the worst possible fucking moment. Finally the pin. Okay, unfortunately, Palico is getting roared. Look at that, he's gonna stay all the way back here, spam his little fucking fireball. No, he's gonna leave. Okay. It's not like I wanted to make use of my enrich guard timer. It's okay. I don't need that. At least I reached the low health pin, so it's not all bad. But it definitely took a lot longer if we compare the health of the two Hellblades. Considering like I died on the previous Hellblade as well. That's just... I actually got a leg stagger. Are you fucking kidding me? Like I was stuck so long hitting his fucking leg that I actually got a leg stagger. Okay, I'm gonna pull back a bit. Actually, that's like the moment where I would want him to focus the Palico. But of course he's going to focus me. I love it. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was targeting me, so that's why I did not enrage guard that. No! Oh my god, I nearly died. I nearly failed the quest. Uh, I panicked. I, I, I was exhausted. I was genuinely exhausted. So I had a lapse in concentration. Limping? Thank fucking god. Okay, that's G4 down. Because I actually have a trap to capture him. But man, G5 is going to be a doozy. Gonna be hard. Gonna wait a bit for Hellblade to go to sleep. I am praying that the fucking Euroctors do not wake the Hellblade up and things go wrong. Oh, never mind, the Euroctor already tried to make things go wrong here. Kinda strange that they left the area but did not leave the area at the beginning of the quest. Hellblade G4! Complete. I only got G5 left. Though G5 is going to be insanely difficult. But I need to check again because I think I might already have G5 tickets. Because I think I might have done Hellblade G5 with another group. I'm not sure about that. I wouldn't force myself to be I don't know what I was about to say. Another Palladium, nice. And I need to swap this. I'm genuinely hoping I don't reach the point where I don't have any space in my box. I need to check it now. 24 minutes and 50 seconds, okay. That, honestly, if my RNG and how I handled it was better, I could have shaved off 5 minutes of that. That was such a bad hunt. Are you kidding me? Are you telling me that I'm going to run out of Hellblade materials of all things? What's the difference? Yeah, I don't exactly need to go for the level 15 Hellblade gunlance. Because like the difference is quite minimal. Like I'm always going to be at purple sharpness. I only use like 10 roll compared to 14, and I get one blast. And the shot level doesn't change. I think it's actually important to do level 14 to level 13 to level 14 because I think it upgrades the shot level to 4, but I'm not even sure if that's right. I'm gonna check. Gunlance. Gunlance, and it's called Explosive Cabera. Yeah, if you go from level 13 to level 14, you actually you upgrade the normal shell. But the increase, it's like 3% more blast, 3% more roll. It's 3% more everything. So I don't think I will be dealing with it now. I do, however, want to start doing this weapon because it's also a very good fucking weapon. I'm just checking. Yeah, I don't own one. Because a couple of days ago, I was doing the... Oh, you're right, I can upgrade it to full. I was farming for the Vast Tracks hunting horn. And I realized that I didn't have enough materials to do the base hunting horn, so I found the Vast Track there. Only to realize that I already made a Vast Track hunting horn, so now I had 2 hunting horns, so I had to sell one of them. Okay, and I'm missing one Hellblade shot to get the G-Rank version of the Hellblade hunting horn. But yeah, the Hellblade hunting horn is actually very good. It has good blast, decent roll because it goes up to 300, and it has attack boosts. which makes it automatically good, and Finale, which allows you to keep your buffs up really easily. Okay, that's doing a lot for me. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Hellblade under 15 to max upgrade the hunting horn because I'm more likely to use the hunting horn than to use the gun lance. The only reason I have a Hellblade gun lance is because there simply aren't very there aren't a lot of good option for gun lance when in terms of blasts. There's not a lot of good options. Like if I filter fully upgraded with blasts, do I have? Hold on a second. I think I can actually. Open the window in question. And that's the 4G dex. That's 4G dex. Okay, so that's not going to show anything. Oh! It swapped to exactly the screen that I wanted. That's perfect. And I don't want to move that. I want to move that. So here are the options for a blast gun lance. I'm gonna put it to full so it doesn't get crunched by the bitrate. The options are Crimson Fatalis, Horrible Sharpness if you don't invest in it, Academy, it only goes up to green. I'm gonna add the +2. Because the +2 is a bit more accurate to what you would want to have. Light Break. Light Break is Raging Brachydios. I'm not feeling like doing that at the moment. Also, both Light Break and Faithful have like very low attack. Now, to be fair, the Faithful actually has a lot of affinity and 3 slots. But yeah, the Light Break is not great, especially since long. Having a good long is less important than having a good wide or a good normal. Like long is good, but you would not necessarily try to play around the fact that you have long. I'm not sure how to describe this. Or this is the regular Brachydios gun lance. This is the hyper Brachydios gun lance, and they have good attack, but you need to invest a lot for their. I mean, on the hyper, the big issue, of both of them is that you have to do hyper Brachydios, and I can't be bothered to do that. So these three suck too much to farm. This one, I'm just not equipped to farm it, and also it kind of sucks because it has low raw. This one is garbage because you need to have like it's understandably garbage because it's the easiest one to build, but it also has the lowest blast and well, the lowest sharpness. But then you got the Powder Gate Nova, and what's fantastic about this weapon is that you can't even use sharpness +2 because it already maxed out its sharpness. So that's like the most convenient one, and losing like 10 raw, like yeah, it makes it worse than this weapon, but at least I don't have to do fucking hyper Brachydios or raging Brachydios, I mean. And also you need to farm for Black Pallium, by the way, and Immortal Reactor. Good luck getting that. Like Immortal Reactor is like it's at most it's a 3% chance to get it from a tail calf. So you do get 4 odds +2 from the quests, but that's all it's going to get. There is a DLC quest where you actually have a 6% chance of getting it. Um, not sure. Not sure what the stats are on this one. I guess I could check. I'm gonna check right now. That's the downtime period of the stream. Also, I realized that my VTuber, my PNG tuber thingy is, first of all, it's covering. Why did it move? What have I done for it to move? Or unless I actually put it there and didn't realize. Oh, yeah, no, okay. Sorry. So now you can actually see the sharpness I'm talking about. It was easier to line up in a different way. But I'm realizing that this... Oh, I think I can change the opacity somewhere. Display settings? So it's not the off scale that I want. Okay, no, I think I need to... Oh my god, it's been so long since I modified anything. Open mouth, close mouth, blinking image. There's no blinking image. State properties. So no, I don't want to remove the image. I want to state properties. No, that's not what I want. State effects. Ah, okay. Open mouth effect, darken 35%. I'm gonna put it brighter because it's very dark. Okay, no, that's bright. That's maybe a bit too bright. Can I change it to darken 20% or 25%? Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit more, a bit brighter. That's what I want. Anyway, back to the shenanigans. I'm just going to check for the hunting horn. The hunting horn is just because it's a decent hunting horn to begin with. And also because the songs of the other hunting horns are nowhere near as good. Like, this thing doesn't have attack up large. I'm not saying a weapon should have attack up large. I'm not of the opinion that if it doesn't have attack up large, it's completely irredeemable. But I am of the opinion that if you're going for a blast weapon, you usually try to be more on the offensive side. And yeah, you would want to have a good song on that. Because like that's goes it gives you 15%, but then if you encore it, it's 20%. So everything that has attack up large, you basically have to add 20% attack. So yeah, this has 20% more attack. This has not 20%, it only has 15%, but it has much more blast. I really like this weapon, by the way, because it has negate stamina use as well, which is very convenient, especially from the friends I play with. This doesn't have it, and this has it. So even though like this is 330, 330 is only plus 10% damage, so this actually deals more damage. And now the question is whether you would want this or this. I suppose you would want this more because of the deviant boosts, because it's a bit safer. But I think both of these are like pretty comparable, and this one actually grants you defense, which is also very useful. And you even have wind pressure negated. Like, really losing 5% is not that big of a deal for this weapon, because it's so easy to use. But if we were to talk about the looks, the Hellblade is just, it's the sickest looking hunting horn to ever bless this earth. I am tempted to get a second one just for the sake of what am I going to say? Just for the sake of putting its skin over the Teostra Musica. But to be fair, the Teostra Musica doesn't look that bad. I need to shop for some good looking hunting horns. But I'll see that later. Honestly, it's been an hour and a half. And you know what? I feel like doing like one more quest, which blasphemy, it's not going to be a Hellblade. It's not going to be a Hellblade. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm gonna think. I actually have Drill Tusk to do. I want to do Drill Tusk G1. Just so I can get that out of the way. Oh, right, I needed to check the box. So let's first reset the item set and then... So for whatever reason, I think it's because I edited the save file way earlier. I cannot upgrade the size of the box, so it only goes up to 17 when it can go up to 23 normally. And that sucks because this is page 17. And yeah, that causes a lot of issues. The fact that fucking the unused decoration actually takes space in your box is kind of bullshit. The fact that if you farm one monster specifically, one deviant monster, it takes like 15 slots if it's a base generation monster. Like, come on, how fucking dumb is that? But there's definitely some that I can remove. Like, I don't need Stonefist, and if I do, then I'm trying to remember when I did Stonefist then. Cause like I genuinely don't remember doing it on save file. I do remember the Snow Baron because I was helping a guy doing it. And like I will keep that because that means that I don't have to do those quests, which is good. If I ever feel like doing it. Red Helm is also something I need to do. But there's definitely some tickets that I could get rid of. Oh, I guess we did do Dread King 1. Bolt Reversal, Seer, Elder Frost. Also the Horns coin. The Horns coin taking space. And like everything taking space. Like it's just... I need to clean that up. I need to clean up my my thingy. My Bone Husk I could definitely get rid of like most of it. I don't even know where I get them. I guess they are reward stuff from the reward box. There's still a lot of shit that's that shouldn't be there, but is. This could be... Okay, no, these are different bones. There's a lot of Wyvern Fang. I would... Oh, it's because I was farming for them. Never mind. Yeah, so let's see. I think it was Drill Tusk G1 that I had reached. Yeah, Drill Tusk G1. I'm not going to do Drill Tusk with Lance though. I'm gonna go back to my trusty switch axe. Equipment sets. Yes, I've not renamed any of my equipment set. I just know them by position. Uh, Trying to remember because I could have sworn that I had a set. I guess no, I guess it's just this set, but I replaced the weapon by the switch axe. I'm gonna check if there's any decoration I can set, but not really, no. You know, let's just keep it at that. I just need to give myself under heart. I'm gonna go ahead and charge. I don't trust myself doing drill tusks, so I'm gonna go with the safe option. Like I won't go striker, I'll go adept. Like I do remember the G-rank attack that he gets, but I don't know if he has like I don't remember if he has like different behavior for some stuff. And funnily enough, it's not the first time that I've found Triltus Tetsukabra to like I went to G15 on Triltus Tetsukabra. Oh, that was way too early. I forgot that I should have went absolute readiness instead. Because like energy charges if you're a bit more aggro, which I guess I am, but it's more that I can actually allow myself some downtime, which I can't really. Okay. I actually took the hits willingly, because I wanted to see how much damage it would do, and mostly the timing for the attack. If you actually get in range of the attack. It is powerful. It's also very easy to dodge. It's more knowing how close I can be to dodge. I think I should start being cautious because, like, I've been wailing on him so much. Maybe there's a possibility that he actually dies, and I fail the quest. I think that's his lower health combo, so he's definitely getting lower. The worst part is you can't really slow down the fight by attacking bad body parts because it's not really that many bad body parts on Girl Tusk. Or I guess, you know what, I'm just not going to sharpen. Like, if I reach orange and he doesn't limp, then that's on me. Also, I want to leave this area because I think this is the area where he sleeps. So he's less likely to go there. He says likely to go to sleep to indicate that he is capture ready. So I'm gonna take the opportunity to just get the supplies because I don't have anything to capture him with. But yeah, I'll do that, and that will be probably the last thing I'll do for this stream. There's only 3 hunts, but there was like 2 beefy hunts. Okay, he did change area, so now it's a bit safer. Uh, no idea what you're supposed to do. I guess it's to break the rocks that you would take those. Honestly, now that I think about it, I will do Hellblade G5. First of all, because I want to have the hunting horn to upgrade it to the fullest, but also because I feel like this is like one of 2 G5 Deviant quests that you can actually solo reasonably. The other one being Drill Tusk, because Drill Tusk is like stupidly easy. Not stupidly easy as in it's brain dead, but stupidly as easy as in the reason it's actually stupidly easy is kind of funny. Not lipping, which is annoying. Because he's exhausted, okay. Okay. That's a big call, but I can afford to do that call. Perfect. There you go. There you go. That's perfect. And now I don't have to deal with the fucking with the fucking mandatory capture quest for the G rank deviants. And now I can just wail on them. At least it's not. It didn't go as bad as Hellblade G1. Hellblade G1 was so annoying because the first time I did him, I thought I was like low on damage, but I accidentally killed him, and I was like, "Fuck! I need to play even slower." And so it took me 30 minutes to capture him because I didn't know, I didn't have my tells about how much health he had. I think it's before I realized that the pin attack was only when he was lower on health. That's Drill Tusk 11. So the Drill Tusk weapon, I'm looking to get the gun lens because it's generally good. The longsword because it's like the second best longsword. After Rust Razor, it's like Rust Razor, but instead of more sharpness, you have 10 more raw, and I think a bit of defense. But I think Rust Razor may have like a bit more affinity. I don't remember. I'm gonna check after. And there's also like probably like another monster whose weapon would also be good. I'm gonna check right now because I'm going to end the stream anyway. So I'm gonna check right now. Let me just open this again. So, oh, I also wanted the great sword because it looks sick as fuck. And it's like a 340 white sharpness, which is fine on its own, but you can actually go to purple sharpness, which is great. It's not like the best weapon ever, but it's like a neat weapon to have. The longsword is quite good. Solid white sharpness without investment, and with investment you get purple sharpness. Let me compare it to the Rust Razor. The Rust Razor, it's just that the white sharpness is infinite on this fucking weapon. But you get 15 more defense on this one, and still a very decent amount of sharpness. You just can afford to be more brain dead with this one, I guess. Either are good, honestly. But I've already got like 2 Rust Razor weapons. I don't want to farm for the longsword as well. What else? What else? What else? The hunting horn is kind of disappointing because it's a 340 white hunting horn, but it doesn't have any damage boosting in it. And it doesn't have any element as well, which kind of sucks. If it has any element, then yeah, you would be able to ignore a bit of it, but it doesn't. And unfortunately, I think the Daybreak Horn is... Wait, no, not the Daybreak Horn. The Diamante Horn is just better. Like, I come to the slow realization that not only Crystal Beard was a good idea to have for a switch axe, it's also a good idea to have for a hunting horn. Because if you compare it to say the Elderfrost Mythmaker, let's just compare the modifiers. So this is green sharpness. So green sharpness is like 5% modifier on roll. So both have that. But say you do a build around the Elderfrost Mythmaker, you're going to go for the white sharpness. So your damage boost is going to be 32%. It's 32% because you go all the way up to that. But on the crystal build, you already have 20%. You had +5, so it's 25% because you have green sharpness. A negligible amount of percent because of the affinity or whatever. But because you can't reach white, you might as well just focus on the green, and you can go Bludgeoner. And Bludgeoner gives you 35. So with a Bludgeoner set, you get more than with a Sharpness +2 Razor Sharp set for half of the investment. And you don't have to care about bouncing because Hunting Horn never bounce if you play it right. Should also play the... I should also get this one. It's a bit weaker because it only goes up to 10 in attack, but still... It's like the meta Hunting Horn, because 350 plus 10%, so it's 350 plus 15%, you have to see it this way. So it's 35 plus half of 35, so it's brain lag 17 and a half, I think. Yeah, 17 and a half. So that's 42 and a half. So it's 390 attack. At with the own melody. So it's 300 and I already forgot, 92. Plus the white sharpness, it's plus 32. So let's say it's 400 for the sake of simple calculation, and to compensate, let's say I only multiply it by 3 or 33. So 400 plus 30%, so that's 520. So you get 520 at white sharpness, a bit more at purple sharpness. And this one, it's, I said it was plus 35% to that stat. So it's going to go to 370 plus 35, so 30%. 37, 72, 109. So you had 109, and that gives you 479. So it's lower, but you get different songs that can be potentially more useful. And this doesn't get any form of it only gets a noble status attack plus 10%. So it's the... I don't even know if it works on element. I guess it does, but it's kind of weird. Because like I'm pretty sure like on those that actually boost element, it says it, but here it doesn't. Oh my god, the Dread King one doesn't even boost anything. I guess it's the only one that actually boosts its own element. Maybe the Dread Queen? Dread Queen as well doesn't do anything. Okay, so I did the mental math, so I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I was on the Tetsukabra Horn, so not going to play for that. But the Tetsukabra Gun Lens, quite good. quite good. 340 white sharpness, that's the bare minimum, I would say. The reason I say that is because it needs to be better than one of the easiest weapons you could get, which is uh, should be around here, or maybe it's around here. Is it an iron gun lens? Rogue gun lens, there you go. Because yeah, it needs to be better than this one, which is a 340 2 slots white sharpness, like a decent amount of white sharpness. It's an unbelievably good weapon, and the white level 3 you don't really care that much about it, and it takes nothing. Like you need to have the ram burrows, regular the ram burrows, to upgrade this weapon to full. So any any weapons that strives to be like this is my baseline for gunlands in the end game. Like if it's worse than this gunlands, then what's the fucking point? Like this, you get purple sharpness and thunder. Okay, fine. Here you get natural purple sharpness, less affinity, more wide. It's okay. Aegis Gunlands, you get a different kind of. Well, it's also something you would compare it to, because it's also a decent Gunlands for the late game. It's a bit more annoying to get because you need to go all the way through a Talca to get when you can get it when you have the Ramboros. And also it has slots, so this one is still a bit better. It's very funny, like it's just it doesn't take much for it to be better. So yeah, and then you got the Stone Fist Gunlance and the Tetsukabra Cannon. Tetsukabra Cannon, you don't need any investment, you get some bonus defense. It's just a good all-rounder, I feel like. I initially found that because with a mod that boosted Gunlance, I wanted to do Old Fatalis, which I managed to do with the Tetsukabra Cannon. Because it boosts the motion value of the Dragon Breath. No, it's Dragon Blast, I think it's called. It boosts the motion value, and this was the highest damage deviant weapon that was reasonable to play around with. Because I wanted to use the Hunter Heart to bypass the horrible damage you get on Old Fatalis. I think the only one of the weapons that felt like it could match up to the baseline of the Cultured Bandit was the Blangonga Gunlance, the Hyper Blangonga Gunlance, because there's a little bit of white sharpness and a little bit can be maintained. But after that, you need to go through significant investment in order to reach white. The investments are worth if you reach like this weapon, which is like a beast. Kind of a shame that it doesn't quite work out for the counter gun lens. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to get the Tetsukabra Cannon. It's just a solid weapon, but I'm mostly going for the longsword. Because like that's solid enough for me. There's also a sword and shield. Fine, I'm not going to use it, but that's fine. There you go, 340 white sharpness. This does also 340 white sharpness, but it has slots. No, it's 330, pardon me. 340 white sharpness, you got this. Only minus 10% affinity, but you get 2 slots, so it's probably better. But again, it's a good weapon because it's a deviant weapon, so you get your darts faster. And the best style for sword and shield is striker, so there's some benefits to having that, definitely. Because outside of that, you would go bloodbath with high roll but negative affinity, which I guess is like less of a problem for sword and shield because chaos oil freeze busted. You also got that for white sharpness if invested. You even got that as reasonable because it's only minus 20%, but it still reaches a good amount of whites. It's like one of the least worst Nagako's skull, Nagako's bone weapons. And I think the few left of the drill tusk is like not this one. Must be lower than the Caphonic Mortar, which is absolutely whatever as a weapon. It has crunching fire, random shit, and it can fire PS1 and almost 3, but that's about it. It doesn't look like a good weapon. And there's the bow. I think the bow is quite alright. The Caphonic Maelstrom. Yeah, because that's both power coatings by default. It's a heavy bow, which is fine on its own. And having it be a deviant weapon means you can get the hunting heart faster, which is good for it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. But with some investment, I think some other are just better. Like Rust Razor might be better. Grimclaw, probably not bad. This fucking sucks because you need to invest a lot in it, but at the same time you don't need to invest in loading. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end the yap. I wanted to yap a lot because I love talking about weapon stats for some reason. I'm going to end the stream now. Oh, hello Jody. I'm going to end the stream now. That's very funny. Bye. Maybe see you later.